All right, welcome back to another episode of Gribs Grinds. And last episode, we beat the Ender Dragon and my shitty computer. We overcame that too. Before I do anything else, we need to have a little bit of an after action report. You know what I mean? We need to talk. So here's what's going to happen in this episode. First, as you can see down in my hotbar there, I have 66 levels I have to do something with. That might require a little bit of grinding because we don't have enough diamonds to enchant all those levels away. I don't think. We're gonna try for sure. So I might have to go mine more diamonds. Then we're gonna go back to the end with a looting sword and kill a whole bunch of Endermen. Just because I hate them. No, we're gonna get their Ender pearls. So that'll be fun. And then the other thing, if you're unfamiliar with Minecraft, this is going to open up an entire new dimension for us to explore. And I'm super excited about that, but I don't think that's going to happen in this episode, and maybe not even the next episode. But first, before we do any of that, let's get to enchanting, shall we? Should have some sticks in here. Let's start off with, open my own thing here. Let's start off with a pick. See what we can do. As you notice, I'm not wearing any armor. Unbreaking 3 question mark. I'll take it. Come and get it. You two. And you. And you. Come here. Come on, boys. Yeah. How's it going, guys? Anybody over here? Anybody? Yeah. Oh, you pissed? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Yeah. All right, let's do this thing. Whoa. It's gonna take a while. Are they gonna die? There we go. Okay, now we have the sad task of expanding the graveyard. So I have a little bit of a graveyard that I haven't updated since we got killed by the Enderman in the overworld, or since we went to the Ender Dragon, and I actually checked my death statistics and I died 17 times. I've died 17 times total. So that means I died 15 times in the Ender Dragon fight. Excuse me, haven't had enough coffee yet this morning. So this is my current grave. This was back when I only had one death. This is our spawn marker, so we need to do something with that for sure. I think I'm going to exhume this body and move it, and I have an idea. By the way, we now have pretty much limitless ender pearls, so I think I want to put a new graveyard over that way somewhere. What's up, chickens? Oh, okay. I think I have big plans. This is the hill behind the castle, right? There's already some undead up here, so they'll fit right in with the graves. Let's just get rid of you before you cause any problems. Thank you. Just die already. Jeez. Okay. So I think that at some point, I don't recall any pigs up here. Where did you come from? Have you traveled from afar? Yeah, like the nearest pigs were a long way away. You can stick for now. So I think that this little this piece of land that's jutting out right here over the ocean, I think this would make the perfect spot for a future lighthouse. So we don't want to put a graveyard here, but this big flat area Like if we get rid of this grass here, might disturb the cows a little bit, but this is a big flat space in which we can fit a lot of bodies. You know what I mean? And we're gonna have a lot of bodies to bury. So I'm gonna get on this and bring you back when something cool has happened. Dearly beloved, we are here to exhume the body of Gribbs number 1. Okay, let's just do it. I don't feel like doing the whole service. Okay. All right. Sorry, Gribbs number 1. Oh, that's right. That's right. We put a coffin in there. Oh man, should we look inside? I don't think we should look inside. I bet it's pretty gross. Let's just cut it up, and I don't want to put this back. Oh wait, there was something in there. What was in there? What did I put in there? A bow and some eggs? Really? Oh, well, okay. I'll have to go back and watch the episode where I just realized I'm standing in my own grave. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I'll have to go back and watch the episode where I buried myself and see if I can remember why I put those in there. All right. So let's go over to the newly commissioned graveyard here. Actually, man, those chickens just caused me a lot of lag. Did you guys notice that? Okay. We might have to do something about that before this episode is over. Let's go over to the new graveyard. We'll grab some saplings. It needs some trees. Let's see, what kind of trees would be appropriate for a graveyard? Birch, right? Right? Because they're white and deathly. But I don't think I have any birch saplings. Really? Really? Are you sure? Are they in here? Because I feel like I definitely farmed a bunch of birch saplings. No, I guess not. Okay, well, we'll go with spruce then. 3 ought to be enough. Let's get a few more. Oh, we're full. The inventory's full. Okay, fine. We'll put those there. Are you sure? No birch. Oh, it's right. They're right there. The birch saplings are right there. Let's take some bone meal, which I think, if it's not in here, it is in here. Okay. Let me see what I can drop off before we go over there. Sorry, I should have done all this off camera, but I'm not very good at this, so sorry. Go over to the graveyard, and you'll see how it's kind of coming together. So, you know, it's Minecraft, right? So everything is really blocky and regimented. So I thought it might be a fun idea. You know, I've been in some... My dad was a minister, so I've been in a lot of big sort of whole town graveyards, and I've been in a lot of little tiny graveyards that are sitting outside of a church, and they've been there for 500 years or whatever. And the graves in those graveyards are not laid out in neat rows. They're laid out in little plots because, you know, people died and they buried them, and then more people died, and they had to expand the graveyard a little bit at a time. Maybe they had to buy more land, and that's the kind of graveyard I wanted to make here, as opposed to the neat regimented rows kind of graveyard. So these are our plots. I went ahead and dug the plots because that's gonna tell me where to put the trees. I didn't want to put a tree in a place where we might end up with a plot. So we've got 30 some odd plots here. I didn't count exactly. We've got this little font that I was gonna use hydrated soil for the graves, like the dirt on the graves, but I don't think I want to do that. So we're definitely going to need some trees when we first walk in. Maybe one right there. No, right there. And then maybe one over here. I think this would be a good spot right there. And definitely it looks like there's some empty space here for a tree. There. And there or there. And then maybe one right here. Cool. All right. So now we've reached the saddest part of the episode. It's time for the funeral services. Okay, and so here are our birch trees. One of them, I ran out of bone meal. All right. But here lies Gribbs under the shade of the birch trees, And I also thought that it would be a pretty cool idea to have different types of graves. Like you know me, I like to have a standardized type of grave, but at the same time, going with the the idea that this was a graveyard that expanded over time. Right, the rich people, right? They get the nice spots at the top of the hill, right? So they're gonna have polished diorite headstones, you know, with the marble sarcophagi or whatever, and we'll put a little cap on those maybe, like that. Does that look like? Yeah, it looks pretty much like a. Yeah, sure. But these guys, like way back over here, yeah, they don't rate. They're gonna have like, you know, sort of mossy cobblestones with maybe like the best they get would be like some cracked brick and some andesite. Maybe with a cap of non-cracked brick. Yeah, that's about right. So those are the poor folks, and these are the rich folks. I wanted to use nether quartz blocks, but it's just too bright and shiny. This looks more like aged marble, which I like a lot. I'm not sure I like this. What if we did a brick cap there? I don't know, but if you have too much of the, well, you know, these wouldn't be this short actually, because these are the rich folks, so they would actually be. They might have some of these on top, maybe. Yeah, that looks good. Where's our crafting table? I left it outside the graveyard there. I should close that. I should close that gate. I already got a sheep loose earlier. So the sheep are important. We got 3 sheep in here, and I figure, did you ever play The Legend of Zelda? And there was that graveyard in the mountains. Remember that? God, that was awesome. Well, it had ghosts in it. And the closest thing we've got to ghosts, well, are ghast, but because they're actually ghosts. But the next closest thing are white sheep. So we have 3 white sheep that are just going to roam this graveyard. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, so that's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got we got 17 deaths to come up with here. 17 graves to plant. So that's 5. Let's go down here and plant a few. Does that look good? Looks pretty good. And then I thought maybe we could do, you know, how some of them just have they don't really have headstones. They have like these little, we should just take this with us. I don't have an axe on me, so we'll just do it like this. You know, in some gravestones, they have the little like slanted headstones that in some graveyards that don't quite really measure up to the other ones. I think I just used mossy stone to do that. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, those kind of look like graves. Okay. And then back here we'll have, we'll put the mossy stone in here. I need to keep count though. Well, maybe this one gets, I didn't bring any cobble. Okay. You get the idea. I gotta get out of here. I'm in a graveyard at night, y'all. It's freaking me out. I'll bring you back for the ceremony. Nice. Dearly beloved, we are gathered together in our time of bereavement to lay to rest my bones. Alright, I'm going to dispense with that. Okay, so I checked my statistics, right? Which you can do by going to statistics. And right down here, number of deaths, 17. And if you go over yonder to mob statistics, Enderman has killed me 6 times. Now I'm winning this fight. I've killed 99 Enderman, but Enderman, I don't know why it doesn't pluralize that. It drives me insane. But Enderman has killed me 6 times. So 6 of these graves are Enderman graves, and the other 11 are Ender Dragon graves. So we got to mark them like so. Slain by Enderman. Nope. Slain by Enderman. Do you really want to be drug along for all of this? This is kind of. I wish there was a copy and paste function, huh? Slain by. Oop, I added an extra space there. It's off center. We can't have that. Enderman. All right, good. This will be 4. You get the idea, right? Okay, so I started over here at the little footstool graves, or whatever you call that style of headstone, and we got our 6 slain by the Enderman. Well, that one was the first one that got us, the bitch-ass Enderman. We got those, and then I didn't want to just write the same dragon message each time, so I got a little bit Indiana Dragon. Anyway, I got a little bit. I got kind of punchy on this one, actually, y'all. But you know, a little bit of humor goes a long way in helping us through these difficult times, right? So I'll just get it. Yeah, and then we got the 3 rich people graves here. I saved the best for last. Yeah, and so that has been the construction of our much needed 17 graves in the little graveyard here. I think these weeping willows are coming in okay. I'm not so happy with the different shades of green there, but you know, sometimes you just have to carry on. So see you guys in the next grind. Wait. I almost forgot. We have something very, very important to do, and it's got to happen this episode right here on this mantle. Yeah, this mantle. We got to put up our dragon egg, y'all. We made it. We beat the Ender Dragon, and that's our trophy from here on out. The other one, we'll put something cool there. I have some ideas for future adventures. Anyway, that's it. Thanks.